Hey guys, a very warm welcome back to you. Thank you for joining me in this training. So, in this one, we are starting to get close to the end. The end of the tunnel is in sight. So, what I get you to do is just jump back into your Builderall account, and on the homepage there. Next step, what we're going to do is actually add the funnel to a domain. So, if you click on Builders, drag and drop Pixel Perfect on the left-hand side, My Sites. And assuming you've gone through the process in the first couple of videos, you should now have saved the funnel to your account. So it should look something similar to this. Alrighty, so first things first, we can actually just change the subdomain right there if we choose to. Now, I mean, it's completely up to you. You might have, say, your name there, or Steve's domain, or wealthy affiliate, or something like that. Make money 24/7, something cool like that. I don't know, completely up to you. It doesn't really matter. It's just a representation, and of course, you can change this at any time as well. So whatever you want up there, basically. I'm going to save that anyway. So now, basically, it'll come up with make money 24/7 dot. What did I say? OMB 11.com or something like that, I think it was. Alrighty, but this is our funnel here, and obviously I've called it something kind of weird. I don't know why, but just click on the title. I can actually change that at any stage. Actually, no, I can't because I've already locked it in. I have to connect a domain to that. Alrighty, so with that one, what you can do is just click on this thing up here. You can rename it, of course. Now I've just decided to call mine TRTRTR for some weird and wacky reason. No rhyme or reason behind that. It was just me smashing the keypad, and that's what came out. I suggest you think of something a little bit better to do than that one, though. All right, seems to have. I'm having some internet issues here, I think, so it's kind of getting stuck. Alrighty, sorry folks, not entirely sure what happened there. I just had a bit of an issue with my internet. It seems to be all up and running now. Alrighty, so we can rename it really easy. Just click on these dots up here, click on rename, and we can use dashes, underscores, whatever we choose. But in this case, I'm just going to go list exploder, and that way you know which funnel it is. Click on save. Probably you don't have to do that, of course. That's something that I should have done when I first set up this funnel while I was doing the training, but alas, I was smashing the keypad with my fingers, and that was what came out, just that bad looking bunch of letters. Anyway, it looks a little bit better now. So a couple of things we can do. By the way, if you're curious about what public layout means, it's that if you're going to share this funnel, then you would click on public layout, and that would then make it visible to the public. They could then add it to their own account and edit it, all that sort of stuff. Obviously, you do not want to delete it, although now that you have access to this, you know the process, you can obviously re-download that at any stage as well. Right, so what I'm going to do is you can either click on edit, it's going to open the editor as well, but we actually want to publish that at some stage. So it's going to hit the publish button. Yes, okay. Groovy. That's now published. So that's now live, okay? Yeah, okay, there we go. It won't really matter that much because we're not really sending traffic to it at all. Well, yeah, internet's a bit funny. Alrighty, but then we can obviously just get the link and all that sort of stuff as well. Yeah, nice and easy. Come over here, and this is the other thing we can do is we can actually create our own domain. So if you wanted to put it on something like perhaps listsplodr.co or whatever you choose, perhaps that's available. You can actually just type it in there. You can go through the process of buying a domain. Now, I'm not going to go through that process, and the simple reason being is that you don't need to buy your own domain to make this whole thing work because you already do have your own subdomain. But having said that, I did notice when I was snooping around previously that you can buy the likes of, like I say, listsplodr.co, I think it was, and listsplodr, there's a new domain URL that's come out called .xyz. You can usually pick those up for about $1.50, which lasts for about a year. Actually, sorry, where was I? Down in this one here. Click on the little connect domain part. Where do you want your website published? You've got a whole bunch of options in there. Americas, Brazil, Australia, blah, 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 blah. Sort of depends where you're expecting to get your traffic from. For me, I do a lot of stuff in the States, so I would leave it on North America, but it's completely up to you. And you might find that there's less competition, therefore the sites may load a little bit quicker with some of the other um, places, zones, if you're wanting to get them loaded there. So Singapore or perhaps London or whatever, I'm not entirely sure. And then, like I say, if you do want to go through that process, just go to basically buy the domain. But like I say, I'm not going to go through that. It's really straightforward. I don't own a domain. No thanks. Okay, cool. Anyway, that's it. So now you've got a live site and all this sort of stuff. You can duplicate it. In fact, I probably would encourage you to duplicate it, just because that way, if you make any mistakes, you've got another copy there that you can basically edit and all that sort of stuff. Yeah. Alrighty. So anyway, that's it. We've now got that saved. Alrighty. So what we can do is just click on this little thing here. It's going to open up what our page is going to look like now that it is live. So if you're happy with that URL, you're welcome just to use that. But like I say, you can also buy your own domain. So it looks a little bit neater, but it's completely up to you. It doesn't really make a huge difference, I don't believe. Alrighty, cool, cool, cool. So now we've got that. Now just leave that for the time being, and congratulations once again on your purchase. Alrighty, so that's it for this one. I will see you guys in the next training.